All right, today we're going to talk about something, a near-death experience. My mother had one.
Yes, I did.
And it is something that I always think about. Most humans do. What's going to happen next? So I'm going to tell her story, and that's what happened to her when she had a near-death experience. I'm going to set it up for you. She was at a friend's house one night. A guy slipped a date rape drug in her drink. Instead of calling, they called the ambulance. Instead of the ambulance showing up, the cop showed up, took her to jail, threw her in a jail cell, and she about died. That is what she had a near-death experience. Start from the cell. What happened?
Well, it was the strangest thing, I'm there. I don't realize where I'm at because I'm so out of it. But I do know this. I know that I went and I had Judgment Day with God. And let me tell you something. People talk about the flowers and the beauty and all that. You feel the love. You feel the love of the Lord. You feel the love of God when you're there. But I didn't see the flowers and all that stuff. Okay? All I know is that it was like my life was on this big screen. Well, it probably wasn't, but it's like my life. I sat through my life, my thoughts, everything. And when it was something like I thought, oh, that person's so fat and ugly. When I did that, that's what I got judged on. Okay? It wasn't all the other crazy stuff people think, oh, you got God's kid. It wasn't like that. But I felt the pain. And what the Lord told me was, the pain that you feel is the pain that I feel, and I need you to experience that, where you can see how it hurts me when you hurt your fellow man. So if I thought that, then it felt like somebody had died every time. I had a lot, my thoughts and things that I had done. And when it flashed in my eyes, things I shouldn't have done. And it wasn't smoking cigarettes and all that crazy stuff. It wasn't.
So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So you would say, correct me if I'm wrong, that the biggest issue in the world today would be how we treat, feel, and think about our fellow man.
That's it. If you have love in your heart, and you keep the love, and the love's real, and you care, have compassion, empathy for other people, then that's what God judges you on. Because let me tell you something, I spent 16 hours in that cell with God, okay? And I got judged, and it hurt. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't begin to tell you how bad the pain was when I thought certain thoughts about people. It was crazy. It was crazy. I mean, it hurt so bad, and I don't do it now because it taught me a lesson.
So,
but in the end, my experience was crazy. In the end, now I'm in this jail cell, right? And so I hear stuff clink, 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 clink in the jail cell. And I said, oh, God, I went to hell. I didn't make it. And I was so traumatized. I was in hell. I was in jail. I'd never been in jail before, so it scared me. And I heard everybody, the loud noises and stuff in there. And I thought I had went to hell. But God sent me back for some reason. I don't know what that reason is. But I'm here, and I hope that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
So, we're trying to bring something to this YouTube channel that doesn't get done too much. It's realism. Real. We're a real shit with real stuff. Yeah. Real stuff happens. Real problems. A lot of people out there can relate to that, I hope.
Well, I had a guardian angel with me that night also. And I can remember that they kept trying to say things to me. They give me this date rape drug. I understand that. And it could have all been related to that, but I don't think so. So every time they had a little window in there, and when I woke up and I looked out that little window, there was this man with this beard, and I'll never forget that man's face. I could do somebody that can do drawings and people. I could draw this man out, okay? And he would be standing in that window, and he'd have a tear rolling down his face because I was crying and stuff, and he would be like, "It's okay," and he'd calm me down. Well, he came and kept coming to the window. And then I saw him inside my cell. And he had comforted me and told me it was okay. I was like, God, that's a nice cop, you know?
Do you think it was a nice security guard, or was it
No,
guard
I
angel?
asked them, and when I got my bearings together, and they finally came in there, because they were terrified of me. I was singing religious songs. I was singing church songs. That's all I was. I can't. It's so hard to explain, but I know it was real, and I've always.
She scared the shit out of you.
Yeah, I know it was real, and I'm telling you, you better get the love right in your heart, because it hurts to have to come facing that you thought of your fellow man in a bad way, because it does bother God.
So, do you think you could prove it?
How would I prove it?
How would we prove it?
How would I prove it? You can believe me or you don't.
I know how we could prove it.
How?
Remember the footage from the jail cell camera?
That's
She was
right.
caught kicking a guard in the stomach, and she
I
kicked
had
him
a
so
guard that
hard.
was really mean to me. Okay, let me finish my story. This guard was really mean to me, and he had tased me several times, and they were trying to do fingerprint. I was terrified. I thought I was in hell. I'm not going to lie. I was so confused about where I was at, because I thought I was dying, and I'm in a jail cell, because I don't remember anything else. You understand? I don't remember going to jail. I don't remember them putting me in there. I don't remember anything. All I remember is that there was one guard that was really mean to me, and then there's that nice guy that I saw in my cell and stuff. And the mean guy was tasing me when I was trying to do that, and I was laid flat on my back. And when I was laid flat on my back, that guard would come up, was going to hit me. And when he did, I kicked him over 16. Was it how high was the ceilings?
Like
Real
12
high.
feet, 12
Huh?
feet, something like that.
Like that, real high up on my back, and he hit the top up there. And then there's a bench on the side over here, and he hit the other side and broke all of his ribs.
Now, this was about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to see if I can get the footage and post it. I don't know if I can. It's been a long time.
But anyway,
I know it happened because I talked to
one of the
the jail therapist. It was a psychologist working for the jail. She called me and said, man, please meet your mama. We are not even going to the cell no more. She done injured a guard, blah, blah, blah. Well, when you injure a jail guard, anytime I've ever been in jail, you get extra charges. They dropped all charges on her, and we never heard about it again.
And when I was up there talking to him, and I was like, I'm so sorry I did all this. And I was really upset. And I wanted to speak to or know who the guard was that was so kind to me. And they said, I'm sorry, but there's nobody like that here. That man, nobody came to your cell like that. That man was not here. I said, oh, yes, he was. So I guess, to me, it was a guardian angel or something, you know. But you can choose to believe me or not.
Things that make you go,
Yeah, it happened. It was real. I'm a real person. And it was real. And I wouldn't put myself out there, you know, telling people that where they think I'm insane. And I'm telling you. So
anyways, that's our tube view for the day. You can think about it. You can comment. You can subscribe. Like
please.
I'm
not talking any lies. We're talking real stuff. I got a bunch of things I can tell y'all. In the future, I'm going to tell y'all about the horrible death of my daddy, who I found murdered. I'm going to give y'all some stuff on that because his anniversary of his death is this year.
So look forward to all that. Comment and like if you like it. If you want to hear more, let us know. If not, we'll go another way with it.
All right.
So,
have a good day, y'all.